Welcome to the Charter Cup Series, Season 1, Race number 12. We're at the Talladega Superspeedway for the Geico 500, and this is the final race of the first round of the chase. This could be the big game changer in the chase, and some people that are locked into the next round of the chase could get knocked out of the chase because of this race. And this race is the ultimate game changer, because anything can happen and anyone can win. We'll have to find out who goes to victory lane at the end of today's race, and who advances to the next round of the chase. Now there's some even more newcomers this week, and let's take a quick look at who they are. We have Ty Dillon in the number 33 car, and Chase Elliott, and he'll be running full-time next season. And we also have Landon Castle. So now, here are the drivers that need a good run to get in the next round of the chase. We have Jeff Gordon in the 24 car and Austin Dillon in the 3 after the wreck last race at Vancouver. Now here's your starting lineup for the Geico 500. Row number 1 on the pole, you have Kevin Harvick, and alongside him is Kyle Larson. Row 2, you find Ryan Newman and Greg Biffle. Row number 3 is Jeff Gordon and Denny Hamlin. In row number 4, you have the Dillon brothers, Ty Dillon and Austin Dillon. Row 5 has Tony Stewart and Michael Annett. In row number 6, you find Danny Patrick and Brad Keselowski. Row 7, you find the fan favorite Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Kurt Busch. Row 8 has Joey Logano and Casey Mears. Row number 9, you find one of the newcomers, Chase Elliott and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Row 10 has Hendrick teammates, Casey Kahne and Jimmy Johnson. Row number 11 has Landon Castle, one of the newcomers, and we have Michael Waltrip alongside him. Row 12 is Matt Kenseth and Clint Boyer. Row 13, you find Paul Menard and Ryan Blaney. Row 14 has Trevor Bayne and Marcos Ambrose. Row number 15, you find Martin Truex Jr. and Kyle Busch. Row 16 has Eric Almirola and Carl Edwards. Row 17, you find AJ Allmendinger and Josh Wise. And then row 18, towards the back, David Reagan and David Gilliland, two teammates. And rounding out the field is Jamie McMurray. Here's your race info. We have 37 drivers, 3 newcomers. There's 9 laps, and this is the final race of the first round, all ready to go green on lap 1 out of 9. Kevin Harvick and Kyle Larson lead us down to the line, into the green flag. Kevin Harvick has the edge over Kyle Larson coming off turn number 2. Now Kyle Larson and Greg Biffle jump to the outside. Whoa, Hamlin gets loose. Ty Dillon on the apron. They somehow hold on to it and they don't crash. Now Kevin Harvick's going to go through the travel, and he leads lap number 1. Now we're on lap number 2 of this race. Now we got trouble. Oh, Kurt Busch flips over in front of the field. And the big one strikes already on lap number 2. I think 6 cars are involved in that one. Oh, and Joey Logano is in the chase. So is Casey Mears and Jimmy Johnson and Casey Kahne. That's going to hurt them a lot. Now let's take a look at what happened. Oh, Michael Waltrip got into Jimmy Johnson. He tried to make it 4 wide. You shouldn't be doing that this early in the race. And then Casey Mears clips Kurt Busch, which sends him up and over in front of the field. And those 6 will be in the garage early in today's race. Here's the restart here in lap 4 to 9. Kevin Harvick and Ryan Newman lead us down. Harvick has a slight edge over Ryan Newman. Here comes Jeff Gordon right behind Kevin Harvick, pushing him in front. Now let's go on board with Jeff Gordon. And now Kevin Harvick's going to lead yet another lap as they come through the tri-oval. Jeff Gordon and Greg Biffle and Denny Hamlin following right behind him. Now there's 3 wide towards the back. Dale Earnhardt Jr., Landon Castle, and Paul Menard with a huge run. Here they come on the outside. And Dale Earnhardt Jr. is going to go to the lead here on lap 6. And oh, we got trouble in the back. Brad Keselowski, Ty Dillon, and Chase Elliott are involved. There's Brad Keselowski, Ty Dillon, Chase Elliott up against the outside wall. Hard hit for Ty Dillon to the outside wall. Let's take a look at what happened. Oh, Matt Kenseth got into the back of Ty Dillon. That sends Ty Dillon up into Brad Keselowski. Hard hit for Ty Dillon there. And then nothing Chase Elliott could have done to avoid that. And now there's even more cars in the garage. I believe 9 cars in the garage now. Now here's a restart with 2 laps to go. Dale Earnhardt Jr., Landon Cassill lead us back down. Jr.'s going to jump to the lead with his teammate Jeff Gordon following right behind him down the back straightaway. Here comes Greg Biffle up into 3rd with Kevin Harvick in 4th. Into the tri-oval. White flag is out. Dale Jr., Jeff Gordon, and Greg Biffle separate themselves from the field. Here comes Larson and Newman. Landon Cassill with a big run on the outside. Jeff Gordon to the lead. And Dale Earnhardt Jr. gets turned big right behind him. And Jeff Gordon wins at Talladega. What a finish. And he's going to advance to the next round of the chase. How about that? There's a 4-car wreck coming to the line. And anyway, here's Jeff Gordon's burnout here on the front straightaway. And he is your winner. And he is locked into the next round of the chase after winning here at Talladega. Congratulations. Now here are your finishing results. So obviously winning the race with Jeff Gordon, and then Kyle Larson finishing 2nd. That'll probably be enough to advance him to the next round. And how about Landon Cassill finishing 3rd? And then you see Trevor Bayne and Josh Wise getting a nice top 10 there. And then there's Dan Patrick, Matt Kenseth, and Carl Edwards, Clint Boyer, Ryan Blaney. That's your top 15. Good top 15 for Ryan Blaney. Then there's Tony Stewart, A.J. Allmendinger, Eric Almirola, Michael Annett, Kyle Busch. That's your top 20. Now here's 21st through 37th. You see David Gilliland finishing 21st. There's Marcus Ambrose, Jamie McMurray, David Reagan, Michael Waltrip, Paul Menard, Greg Biffle, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Brad Keselowski, Ty Dillon, Chase Elliott, Casey Kane, Jimmy Johnson, Casey Mears, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Joey Logano, and Kurt Busch. So that's your finishing results. And now we're going to take a look at the point standings, which should be showing in just a minute. Here we go. Now here, let's take a look at who's locked into the chase. And look at that, right at the cutoff line, Greg Biffle, Eric Almirola, they missed it by just 1 point, right behind Jimmy Johnson. So you can see the people advancing the next round are Dale Earnhardt Jr., Jeff Gordon, Kevin Harvick, Kyle Larson, Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, Clint Boyer, Carl Edwards, A.J. Allmendinger, Casey Kane, Austin Dillon, and Jimmy Johnson. Your 4 going home are Greg Biffle, Eric Almirola, Joey Logano, and Casey Mears. And now here's a look at the rest of the point standings. I didn't put the newcomers in there because I think they're only racing here at Talladega. They might make an appearance at Daytona, which is in a few races. So look at Paul Menard last in points right now. That's a big surprise. And I thank you guys for watching the Geico 500 Talladega. And we'll see you next time at Indianapolis. But that race might come out a little late because I'm going to Gateway next weekend. So I'll give you more updates about that in the future. Now, see you then.